Hello, beautiful learners. Hope you're doing great. I'm also good by the grace of Almighty. So it's our day 19, and in this lesson, we are going to practice IELTS listening practice test with answers and proper explanation for beginner. I mean, those who are in level A1 and A2. So before going to start our class, I just need to check whether you can hear me as well as audio check. Okay. So just give me a few seconds to check out it.
You will hear a number of different recordings, and you have to answer questions on what you hear. There'll be time for you to read the instructions.
Okay, I'm quite confident that you are listening me as well as the audio check. So let's begin it with listening the audio track and the instruction from him as he was talking. Okay,
You will hear a number of different recordings, and you have to answer questions on what you hear. There'll be time for you to read the instructions and questions, and you have a chance to check your work. All the recordings will be played only once. The test is in 4 sections. At the end of the test, you will be given 10 minutes to transfer your answers to your answer sheet. Now turn to section 1.
so I hope you got the instruction from him. Now we have another instruction to read. Okay, let's read it. Okay, no more than 3 words and a number for each answer. Okay, so here we can see the first question we have as keyword for surname. So we are going to listen it for surname. Okay, let's listen it.
Librarian. Listen carefully and answer questions 1 to 10. Good morning. I'd like to join the library, please.
Of course. Can I just see your student card?
Here you are.
Thank you. Let me just check. Your first name is Garba, G-A-R-B-A, and your surname is Buwal, B-U-W-A-L.
That's right.
Can I just get some additional information?
So the lady was saying your first name is Graba, and she was spelling that, and then she was saying your surname is Buwal. So that would be, and then she was spelling that B-U-W-A-L. Okay, so that's the answer of question number 1. Now let's listen it for question number 2, local address. Let's listen it for
B-U-W-A-L.
That's right.
Can I just get some additional information from you for our database? It won't take long.
Sure.
Could I have your address, please?
Here, in Newtown,
Yes.
16 Bridgeway Road.
Is Bridgeway written as one word?
Yes, it is.
So Bridge Road is at it. For the first, man was replying that it's 16 Bridgeway Road, and the lady asking is Bridgeway written as one word, and the man was replying yes. So we have to rewrite Bridgeway in a word, and then road. Okay, let me put it. B-I-D-G-E-A-Y R-O-A-D, road. Okay, now let's listen it for question number 3, date of birth. Let's listen it.
Thank you. Which city are you from? Just the city. I don't need the full address.
I'm from Lagos in Nigeria.
And your date of birth?
25th of May, 1983.
25th of May 1983. So the answer should write is 25th May 1983. Okay, now let's listen to question number 4, course. Okay, let me highlight it and let's listen it.
Which course are you on?
MSc Engineering.
Thank you.
So the lady asking which course are you on, and the man was replying MSc in MSc Engineering. So MSc Engineering will be the answer. Let me put it. MSc engineering. Okay, what will be the answer? Now let's listen it for question number 5. Before that, we have another instruction to read. Okay, no more than 3 words and a number for each answer. So we are allowed to write 3 words only, okay, but not more than. So how many other UK universities have libraries open 24 hours? So how many UK libraries university have libraries open 24 hours? So how many libraries? Okay, how many universities? Okay, let's listen it for the number.
That's all the personal data I need. Your library card will be ready tomorrow. Would you like to pick it up here, or shall I send it to your department?
I'll pick it up here. Could I just ask you a few questions?
Of course. What would you like to know?
I heard the library is open 24 hours a day. Is that correct?
It will be from the 1st of October, but now we're only open from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. because this week is only for orientation. There are no formal classes at the university.
I see. It's very unusual to have a library that's open 24 hours.
We are only the second university in the UK to offer this service. It was instantly popular when we introduced it.
So that means 1 would be the answer. Let me put it. Okay. So 1 would be the answer. As the man was asking, I heard that the library is open 24 hours a day. Is that correct? And the letter is plain. It will be from the 1st of the October, but now we are only open for 9 a.m. to 6 a.m. So at this time, just 1 university's library is open, and then the letters are plain. We are only the second university to UK to offer this service. So that means it's just 1. Okay, 1 university library is open right now. Okay, for 20 hours. So 1 will be the answer. Now let's listen for question 6. What size photocopies are available at the library? Let's listen. What size?
On the 1st of March last academic year.
What facilities are available here? I missed the orientation, I'm afraid.
Well, you can see the 3 photocopiers over there by the large desk. The one nearest us is a colour copier.
How much does it cost to make copies?
5 pence for black and white and 10 pence for colour. Only A4 sized copies are available.
Only A4 sized copies are available. So A4 will be the answer. Let me put it. A4 will be the answer. Now let's listen to question 7. How many entries are there on the library database? So how many entries? Let's listen it for a number.
On the other side of the room, by the windows, you can see the computers. They have a database of all our books, newspapers, magazines, and reports in the library. About 500,000 entries in all.
So about 500,000 entries in all. So 500,000. So half a million. Okay, what will be the answer? Half. Oh, sorry, I got a mistake. Million. Now let's listen it for question number 8. Before that, we have another instruction to read. Okay, no more than 3 words and a number for each gap. So let's read it. It is not necessary to be blah blah on the lower floor of the library. Let's listen it.
Are they connected to the internet?
No, we found that too many students wanted to use them. Besides, it's cheap and easy for students to get an internet connection in their accommodation.
Those stairs lead to the rest of the library?
Yes. On this floor we have newspapers and magazines. Users are not required to be silent in this part of the library. but we do ask that the noise be kept to a minimum.
So the lady was replying, users are not required to be silent in the part of the library, but we do ask that noise be kept to a minimum. So don't not required to be silent. So silent would be the answer. Let me put it. ILT and silent would be the answer. Now let's listen to question number 9. What is the upper floor of the library? Let's listen it.
Upstairs, there are all the books and reports.
What's that room at the end?
So the lady was saying upstairs there are all books and reports. So books and reports are the answer. Okay, let me put it. Books and reports. Okay, the answer. Now let's listen it for the next to our last one, question number 10. Okay, it is not always necessary to make an appointment to use the blah blah. Make appointment to use. Okay, not necessary to make an appointment to use blah blah room. So which room? Let's listen it.
There.
You mean at the opposite end of the room to my desk? That's the video and DVD room. We have a small selection of videos and DVDs that students can view, but usually an appointment needs to be made in advance. However, this is not necessary if the room is not in use.
Well, thank you.
So she's talking all about video rooms. So video and DVD room would be the answer. Let me put it. Video. Oops, sorry, where I'm writing. Video and DVD room. Okay, with the answer. So that's all about today's lesson. I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and I would highly recommend you to keep watching this lesson and previous lesson. Then you will be able to get the answer more clearly day by day if you practice. So I will see you in the next class with another IELTS listening practice test tomorrow. So till then,